Welcome back to Factorio. Uranium is working. Nuclear is coming. But while we wait for that to continue ramping up here, we're going to do a bit of solar solutions. Start by getting rid of a few things here we don't need. Huge amount of them on us all the time. Make some space here. Explosives. Extras of these. All these engine units. Ammo. Put the regular defender capsules up in a thing there. That'd work. One extra wall. Regular gun turrets. This many bricks. Put the concrete in a box. That'd also be fine. How many rails? How many pipes right now? There we will. Not right now. Let's just get some space here to grab all the solar panels. Got quite a few of those. That'll do nicely. Go stand next to the storage area here. I'll be able to take everything more quickly. Pipes are going over there. That's alright. We could help them. Let's put the pipes away. That's already in the storage section. Let's see if we end up running into any problems with wood here. I'm taking everything. I think it's over there. Guess they're just charging right now. That's okay. How many robots we got running around right now? 348 logistics bots. A whole bunch of construction bots, which not quite as necessary. Right over here. Eventually we'll have some more construction happening. That'll be good. Check everything. I just ended up wanting to put in a bunch more extra storage boxes. Could be a reasonable plan. We need some accumulators. I don't know exactly how many accumulators we need. Solar panels, max output of 60 kilowatts. And accumulators have input and outputs of 300. I think it'd be 5 to 1. I guess it depends how things are going. We'll grab some accumulators. 2 to 1. There's perfect ratios in all things. Start with that. I mean, quite as many. It's gonna be making stuff. Processing wise, everything besides steel seems to be doing okay. Copper's also a little bit. I guess these are taking some of the steel here. It's going. Kinda. Alright. Let's get out and start setting up a solar station. Probably also want to set up an actual place. And we also kind of need substations. Would be nice. Covers a much larger area. Just more convenient for tiling here. I think I remember something like less accumulators. Like, there's some perfect ratio before. Let's grab some substations here. 100 substations. See how we can work with that. We're gonna want a nice open area, ideally. Would make it a lot easier to place down a whole bunch of stuff. We'll definitely use a blueprint for this, though. That'll definitely help. Uranium keeps uraniuming. It's working. Okay. Let's try to send something up. This is a test over here. We got the substations. They look like that. And they perfectly tile. Okay. Yeah. Right next to it, this is another substation. Alright. We got solar panels. Goes perfectly across there. That's 6. We got like 24 solar panels here. And the accumulators can go 9 across here. 9 across here. Could have like different sections. One with a whole pile of solar panels, one with a whole pile of accumulators. In the middle here, we got space for even more accumulators. But this is definitely more accumulators than you really need. So this could be like the accumulator big one. Then we could have a separate more solar panels set up here. So now not only do we have ratios, we're gonna have ratios of ratios. We got this setup, which has more solar panels in it. This also might have some space for some accumulators. Yeah, like 8 of those. So these both perfectly fill up the entire place. One has a certain number of things. The other has another certain number of things. I like the complete fill. That's pretty nice. This one has 26 accumulators and 24 solar panels. This one over here has 32 solar panels and 8 accumulators. So 2 of these together, we have slightly less accumulators than solar panels. That's alright. Let's do a tile back and forth between these two. I can see that. Let's make both of these. Like, what kind of percentage are we looking at here at the accumulators? Got a little bit less. There's another 22 additional accumulators, or 22 additional solar panels. That's probably still a bit too many. We set up another of this on the other side here. Whole triple business. This will get us a higher ratio of accumulators in here. Assuming that's helpful. Alright. So check this entire setup here now. This is... that is 80 solar panels and 60 accumulators. That's like 75%. That's probably alright. If we need a whole bunch of either of those, we can always switch things around. Let's make this the solar panel setup here. Seems good to me. Maybe. Depends. Like, the solar panels only work half the time. So they want to be charging everything and then also charging the accumulators to work the other half the time. Create that blueprint. And then right click to open the blueprint box. And the blueprint. Then we can here shift mouse wheel. Just select the solar. Okay. So this is kind of the area over here we were wanting to start with here. Let's get these connected. Power pole? Big power pole starting. So this is now on the grid here. Let's start making this. Get the robots going. And place down a bunch of the things. And the robots can also still continue to get faster. There you go. Let me do another. This is going through the solar panels and accumulators pretty quickly here. That's alright. Let's place down what we got. We can just go to the side. Place another. And it tiles perfectly here. We'll have to run all the way around the giant solar field. We can run quickly, so that's also not really a problem. Right. Got a few guys going out to put in the last couple things. And we can add another one. I want to stand in the middle. That's kind of prone to getting yourself stuck inside of it. Although I don't think I would place it, since you're in the way, presumably. But still. So there. Yeah, this is going through the solar pretty quick here. Use up more and more and more. Put this down another one. Just fly on out. Place everything down. Robots are very nice. Robots are very nice. Yeah, the total amount of area you need with solar, pretty substantial. To actually get things working nicely. Line out. Place them down. Looking great. And we are getting pretty low on the accumulators now. I think it's 77. Nice. Another. Wild. This is all connected to the power lines. At least we don't need to worry about, like, power line loads or anything. This whole entire solar field or nuclear reactor or anything going through a single electric pole would be a little bit much. Let's check power here. We got accumulators currently doing nothing because they're empty. Solar panels aren't producing anything, so we're only relying on the steam engines currently. So I'm gonna go pick up some more solar collection stuff. The robot. I'm gonna grab some wood. Keep trying. Probably got a lot more solar panels. Grab more of these. Grab your wood. There you go. Let's go see if there's more solar panels being made. It's a continuing situation of, is there enough resources getting over here? Looks like the current problem is steel. That's for sure. I have a few more of those. 7 of those, and 6 of those. I'll get the job done. We'll place all those. Alright. Now, I was going here, the solar is ramping up as day breaks here. See if that is kind of solving some of the other power here. It's supplemental and free, with no resource requirements, so it's pretty nice, all things considered. I'm gonna place down some more. The larger the solar field, the better everything will be. charging the accumulators. It might depend on if there is excess power. I'm placing them. Got some power poles over here. They're kind of, sort of, slightly in the way. All the power for the robots is easily accomplishable. So that, and that is basically all we can do right now. We're missing 2 solar panels and 2 accumulators. And we can place that down. If we ever pass by, they will solve it. Or maybe 1. Oh, that was actually just because the power poles are in the way. We got enough. I guess we can place down the system, even if we don't have everything for it. Currently, we only have 22 more accumulators here. Let's move the small poles out of the way here. There you go. Okay, place this here. Okay, go for it. And then there is not enough everythings. Let's see what they can do. We're missing some accumulators and 1 solar panel. Yeah. We can go grab 1 solar panel and some accumulators. Get that at least working there. And not have the requests on the bar here. Oh, looks like construction robots came from the base and took care of it. I guess the construction zone is larger. It's not connected, though. No, they definitely didn't. I guess we were just in a separate zone here. So once we were not in the construction zone, it doesn't show us. 22 accumulators and 1 solar panel, though. That's doable. Easily doable. Get that. Come over here. 19, 20, 21, 22. And go grab a solar panel. Just 1. As a treat. And we'll plug those in. We go see the total power that's making for us. Only 1 coal guy's left here. Wild. It's working out. It's working out. Alright. Here's the solar field. It's looking great. Check the power here. Looks like solar is decaying away now. It's becoming more nighttime here. We can check the 10-minute graph here. That's steam. This is solar. I guess it goes down for just a little bit, then comes back up. Capped out at about 67 megawatts. Steam have been hovering around like 100. So we're still using some steam with the current setup. Accumulators doing anything? They're stored electricity. It might be defaulting to the steam power instead of the accumulators. The accumulators might not actually really doing anything. Versus excess. Stores a limited amount of energy when available. Stores a limited amount of energy when available production exceeds demand, and releases it in the opposite case when energy when demand exceeds production. We still have the production of all the steam engines, so it's not using any of the accumulator storage. Accumulator charge 4.1 gigajoules. Yeah, that's something. But the amount of solar wasn't available to deal with that when it was on full power here. The furnaces are using a lot. So we kind of don't want to get rid of the steam engines. We would want the accumulators to go. I guess if we don't have enough power from the solar panels in general to do everything, if we got rid of the steam engines, or many of them, it'd be the same problem. Solar panels ramping back up again. A little bit. It really depends on what we are currently doing, how much power we're using, what kind of situation is going here. Yeah, steam engines have been trending upwards in power consumption. That's for sure. Well, the solar panels are going to be slightly more than they were before. We got, okay, 4.1 gigajoules. We could probably turn off at least some of the steam engines. With all the power from the solar panels is just being used, it's fine too. Our production is higher now though, so that's also good. It looks like solar is trending up still a little bit. 67, 85. I feel like total availability or something. It's still ramping up, it looks like. On the bar here, it's kind of max. It's also at 67. Here it says 38. 16, 48. It's certainly gone down slightly more here. Yeah. Oh, 67. Here it says 40. Oh, they switched. This one's at 67 now. This is a different numbers based on what bar we have this on. Yeah, here it's 67. Is that like total? Average? Possibly. Yeah, this is going... not using much steam engines at all, so that's going to be saving on some coal at least. It's definitely still being used. The accumulators... I mean, the accumulators are available if everything falls apart. We run out of power for something. At least for a little bit. That's alright for now. It's definitely working. Check on the map here. It's that large. We definitely need to be larger than that if we want it to be solely solar powered here. Check what's happening down here. They seem to still be outputting, just not as quickly. I wonder if they're using the coal at the same speed, even though they're not working as hard. Up to 34. Uranium 235 here. That's almost enough. This one needs 40 to start on that project. Some uranium ore. I'm going to be carrying that around all the time. That's for sure. Also, don't need this iron ore on us. How are we doing on the smaller guys here? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. Yeah, the ratio of getting these is not great. So once we get that, actually, we got this. Needs rocket fuel to make the nuclear fuel. Amazing. This needs a lot of those and just a couple of the 238s. Centrifuge. I kind of want to set up a process here to make more from what we got. I could probably repurpose most of these centrifuges there for that. Instead of taking just more of the ore. We're also going to need to have a continuing supply of the 238s. Making more of the 235s. Let's see what we got here. I want some filter inserters. Probably be good. Make a couple. Technically we have a box of those, but that's okay. Okay. This is making uranium fuel cell. This is nuclear fuel. I guess that's more of a used for other things, not the actual fuel cell. That's okay. So I'm gonna want a bunch of the fancy ones here. Those need to be going into kind of just one at the start, essentially. Until we have enough to supply multiple of these. Let's take this out for now. Keep making more while we wait here, I guess. Take the filter inserter here. Put that onto belt. Loop around here for now. You're gonna take the good stuff. That gets to here. Goes into... Is there space for that? Not much space we're gonna need. Go on this side. Let's get the one centrifuge going here. It'll take everything off from here. And then also, it's gonna want some these guys. Let's go here. Just have to expand as we keep on getting more stuff. You can go into here. And the outputs are going to be specific things. This, I'll put these back into here, kinda. Not quite like that. Connect it back into itself. This one will go back into the boxes, which will then loop it back around or something. Not the best setup. More or less this will work. I guess this doesn't really need to be a box either. That's alright. Question is if we'll be able to get a large output of these. I got 200 inventory now. You can have these. You can have these. don't really want to be running around with a bunch of uranium ore. Not too necessary. Place some other stuff places it needs to be. Concrete's doing good. We could use some of those. 14 destroyer capsules so far. Wasn't done a process of advanced circuits, but that's okay. Things are going, more or less. As more things back up, the more I'll be able to continue to work here. Steel is just going as much as it can. The iron ore is coming as quickly as it can here too. It's all getting used. If we want to speed up any production here, we need to get more ore coming in to more furnaces. And we kind of do want to do that, obviously. That's okay. Grab some nuclear stuff up here. How's this all going? It's made one nuclear reactor so far. It's not getting the 500 advanced circuits it needs. That's a lot. That's a lot of advanced circuits. All the advanced circuits are coming from over here, which is being limited by copper. These are just a dreadful state of the belts here. Copper and the steel. Oh boy. Even from the start here, it's not doing the best. It's mostly because of the ore that's coming in. We're not satisfying all the furnaces. If we want more copper, there's more over here. That'd at least help. What else we got? Some coal and some iron over here. Nice big chunky copper one up here too. That could be good. Copper and iron and stone over here. Got the one uranium section here, doing its best. Or oil could also be helpful. Nice supplies over there. As we get further and further away, we're going to need more and more, basically. There's copper. The copper line's just not quite there anymore. Mostly because of the size and shape of the two copper fields here. They're not very large. That could definitely need some help. Definitely use some help. We're about ready to turn this setup on here. Okay, total amount of these in the system. We don't know exactly how many there are. Probably getting there though. We can't really turn on like 2 of these until we got a lot more of the 235s. We'll see. Just piles of these. We need to enrich them into more of these. Then around and around, essentially. See how long this enrichment here takes. How quickly we'll be able to ramp this up. We got plenty of these. They're going to be going here. So we kind of want stack filter inserters. We'll see how quickly things go. This isn't really a stack. Depends how it is. Move things around slightly. 1% to go. Still rocking the 3 labs. It's working. It's working. Our production is not high enough to really worry about that either. There we go. So we could make nuclear fuel. Not gonna worry about that just yet. Mostly this one. What's next? Nuclear fuel reprocessing. That gets some of those back. That's okay. Be useful to have. Let's get that going. Alright. So you are doing the enrichment process. Crafting time 60 seconds to make one additional 235. Let's see if it's got enough. One of them got kind of stuck over here. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 8, 9. One more, please. This whole business can get started. This is why we set up this earlier. If we had actually remembered that we needed to do this like this. Got it in storage. Let me put some uranium in storage. Just wood. Wooden pipes. Guns. Old stuff. The total amount of things in storage is pretty wild. Doesn't look like it. We're just kind of waiting for that fraction of a percent chance. It is definitely a fraction of a percent here. 0.7% of the time, it works every time. Oh, this one's stuck. Got over here. Alright. You can get started here. Now I'm just going to take 60 seconds to work through this. I mean, 60 seconds to get one, compared to a 0.7% chance at the other centrifuges. That's still probably faster. It's still probably faster. Just don't have any more to put in there, so it's alright. Whole minute on this. My goodness. We really don't want to use the uranium, so we have a lot more being made. We're gonna need it for more processing. Really good to like see how it takes things out here. Should be grabbing a bunch of them over here. Have to set the actual list here. You go here. You go here. It's coming around this way. The handful of those went back out that way. Put all these back in here. And the filter's going about as expected. Stacks could be the answer for this. It's got 39 again. The upper lower holds 2. Don't want them getting a mess here. Let's go back here. I'll stop them from getting stuck anywhere. Yeah, I made one more. Brilliant. What else do we want here? The actual things. Effect transmission, control units, lab research speed, 500 more. Artillery for 2,000 things. Uranium ammo. What's we need for the rocket silo? Speed 3s and control units. And one effects for beacons. Cold liquefaction. Let's start with these. They're a bit cheaper anyways. And now this is going to be making a few of these. In total, it uses up 3 of the 238s to make one 235. That's okay. Yeah, the time is going to take before we can actually get multiple of these going at the same time is also going to be a thing. It's definitely still worth having all these guys going for the 0.7% at the same time. The more we can get into the system, the better. How's everything looking out over here? Uric acid's full. Petroleum gas is doing okay. Plastic's getting made. Light oil's empty. Heavy oil's empty. Lubricant's full. We got space for the heavy, the light, and the petroleum gas, so can't really ask much more than that. Only some of these are going because of crude oil production, it seems. Currently looks like it's enough. I want to get more gas. There's crude oil over here and over here. Definitely nothing close by. We got 2 over here. 551 and 117. I think these are also degrading. I don't think they ever just completely go away. That's alright. How's power looking? Yeah, it's definitely going. We get a bit more steam engines. Or we get a bit more solar panels. Possibly get away with. Turn off some of the steam engines. Just a matter of how much stuff we're using at any given time. The accumulator production is also... I guess not really using steel. Using iron batteries. Actually fine. Steel is just... Steel is getting more of a iron ore production situation. I'm gonna put on some more solar panels. How many solar panels we got in the system? 350? Let's do this. It's nice that we can check what's available at any of the boxes here. As long as it's one of the things we have a larger number of. Alright. That'll take all of those. Just keep increasing the solar. With the smaller base that we have, we can kind of get away with it for right now. If we keep ramping up sizes of things, we're going to need like the nuclear and everything. As far as height goes, this is alright. Oh, we had more accumulators we didn't put in here before. Guess we got too far away the previous time, or didn't get close enough even. More likely. Alright, place that. Looking great. I have to move some more of the electric poles out of the way here too. Let's see here. Always loop around here. That'd be fine too. See what we can do about that. A big electric pole from here. Oh, effects transmission complete. Stuck in the jungle. There we go. And this is connected over to this side. Something like that. I'm gonna kind of take all these. And the trees. And the power poles. And the power poles. And the power poles. Not those solar panels. Something like that. quick transmission's done. Get coal liquefaction, because why not? Turns coal into heavy oil and steam. Interesting. Got many more solar panels we can place here. Place them there. And the more solar panels we get going, the more it'll work. See if there's a way to, I mean, probably with like circuit conditions and stuff, we could have it prioritize the accumulators over the steam engines. At least for now, we probably still want the steam engines online, ready to go when needed. Those are going. These going. Only got a few solar panels left here. That'll probably be the last one here for now. Only 25 more. Okay. That's more though. Now things are going here. This electric tank, we're not connected. No, these are not connected. I thought they would be connected. I specifically dragged them to be so. There we go. So it looks like we're currently only using the solar panels. So those are meeting the current demand. That's interesting. Electric. This is connected to there. If we switch that around to not go to the steam engines, we could possibly do some kind of shenanigans with the steam engines. Currently, power to the uranium is coming from the steam engines. I want to make that not be the case here. Let's kind of go down this way. That could work. Especially if we have space. We got uranium ore, sulfuric acid, and electricity, all in a nice line here. It's beautiful. So now this is actually connected to there. We can unplug this. Okay. Now if we head up to the steam engines here. Go around the side here. See if these are just connected to the rest of the base via one connection. Yep, right about here. Connects this to the rest of the world. Which is pretty wild. So if we unhook this, this will now not have any steam happening. It's now using all accumulators all the time. And is kind of going full everything while just chugging through the accumulators. But once this leaves completely, all power will be cut. We definitely need more supply. So once this completely goes away, everything will turn off. Let's not have that happen here. And immediately, the accumulators stop doing that. They're already filling back up. The steam engines are filling up the accumulators again. Solar panels are coming back online for the day. Yeah, the thing is we need enough supply to fill the accumulators and then have them have enough power also. So you need to meet the supply, meet the demands, and also be able to fill the accumulators on top of that. It takes a lot of solar panels for that. Filling back up the solar panel, filling back up the accumulators, and then total demand drops off a cliff once the accumulators are full. The solar panels ramp back up, replacing all the steam production. Yeah, currently the solar panels themselves are only at peak times enough to support the demand. I think the coal stops getting used. Power output is 0. Coal not being burned. Okay. So currently we're all solar all the time. So no coal is getting used. And it's not going down at all. So it's definitely still helping though. So we got enough solar. It's currently going. But it's not going to be filling any more accumulators because there are no more accumulators. Looks like there's going to be periods of time when there's enough solar. We could put more accumulators down. But the accumulators were only already full because of the steam engines. So. Now the engines are starting to ramp back on, maybe? Depends how much power is needed, I guess. Interesting. Currently, we'll keep it going between solar and that. I think we do need possibly a lot more accumulators. Just reprocessing. Here is beacons. Steel, copper, electronic circuits, and advanced circuits. A very interesting system. We put beacons all over the place. Could get complicated. Steel cable and the circuits. Let's try to set up a box that makes the beacons at least. Reds, greens, cables. How about over here? Big electric poles are not on the logistic network. Really? Well, we can solve that problem. It should be. We got a box for him. This just never replaced it with. No, big electric poles are here. On. I'm sure I was saying it wasn't. The logistic networks across here are all connected. Might have just been standing outside of it. Everybody didn't count. No, it's okay. Let's get back over to the side here. Looks like we just need some steel coming up. Here's green, red, steel. And copper cables, though. Most of the copper cables just kind of end up going straight into things. Not as ideal. Yeah, currently not making much use of these. Let's get steel up in here. I'll solve that problem. And some steel. that's getting made here, though. Something like that. Anyways. Red. Steel. Output. Green. Copper cables. Power for everybody. That's a provider chest. Mostly empty. Really not in range of any report, huh? That's alright. You were making beacons. Just a few beacons. Just a few beacons for now. Let's see how we want to deal with that. Let's kind of put this here. That'll cover a lot more of the area here. It's not perfect coverage by any means. That's okay. And the steel's got stuck here. To maneuver things around here a bit. Now, the steel should be going. So that'll make us a couple beacons, at least. So that's nice. Alright. It's definitely going. Definitely going. Public fashion complete. Now, what do we have left? We got bonus things, explosive rockets, modules, fire control units, uranium ammo, artillery, research speed. Explosive rockets. Why not? Let's get everything done here. Alright. Any lights over here? Some lights going. New production areas. It's all dark. Eh. 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 They're trying their best. What's for these guys? Check nuclear supplies mess. Over here with the concrete. These guys. Nope. The stone mine's gone. That means that these are not going to do anything. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. So this is getting these. They're coming up and around, back down here to connect to this, go back through. And the stone is coming from stone. It's coming through here, come back through here. Yeah, all the stone bricks are just made over here now. I don't really need any of this. I don't need any of this. It's not doing anything anymore. Besides having a bunch of bricks. Which, I mean, a bunch of bricks. It's a good time. But we already have a bunch of bricks coming from the other side here. That's not too necessary. No more stone's gonna be coming from here. Just gonna get rid of that. This stone's kind of looping around this way. Kind of both ways here. The stone's connected to that now. This is just the regular stone from here is coming around and around and back around to get to here to make landfill stone. Large. You can have some stone for yourself here. There you go. And the brick boxes also already full. You can have some bricks. You can have some bricks. More bricks we got here. Some. And the concrete we can put in another spot here too. Very full. Also already full. Concrete, go into the concrete maker section. There you go. All these full now? This one's full. This one's full. Looks like the concrete's doing fantastic. So if we want to set up more of those, we could too. That's alright. Gears are doing okay. Express belts are coming along. Some express underground, some express splitters. Definitely could go with. Definitely could do with more. Just more of everything. Let's see how the enrichment's getting along here. Iron's just going as fast as it can. Still full. We might be missing a bit of iron. How's this looking? It's going, it's got 26 more in, so it's almost gotten to the point where we could set up a second one. 27. That means 40 more, and then we can set up, well, 13 more. We have to make sure it actually goes to both evenly, at least to start. Because we wouldn't want it to get like 39 in one and 39 in another one and just doesn't do anything. That would be not very useful. Again, a situation where circuit conditions could probably help. There's another section of the mines that's dead. There's the coal. Explosive rocket's done. Let's get the research speed here. At the max research speed, that'd be good to have. What else is finished here? This one? This one's going. Just checking all the mines here. Make sure everything is working out. This one's gone, this one's gone. This one's done. Might not be completely full on iron here. The more iron we can shove down the way here, the better things will work for us. This one. This one. This one and this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. So this one's getting mostly filled. It's filling enough to this. This could be going faster. As it continues to shrink here, it's going to get less and less going at the same time mining. Looks like the main problem is this one here is not getting everything it needs as quickly as it possibly could. Come around. Bring this one down. To the middle here. Take it back up. Like that. This one's kind of full. This one's kind of full. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Not as balanced as it could be. Definitely looks like there might be spaces in here. Just balance things. Everything be balanced. Going as fast as it can, looks like. 2 from here. So this side's getting most of it. It looks like it could be more. Yeah. Just needs more ore, basically. All the actual mining outputs are going at full speed. That's what that is. You look at the copper. Yeah, it might be full. Oh, it's like one missing right there. It's going as fast as it can, which is unfortunately degrading here. Get some more like mining productivity would also help. Through here. Trees are dying. It's a whole thing. Right, over here. Those are done. That one's gone. Yeah, it's not a large area is the main problem. Everyone would lose is another lost. This is only making a bit of a belt here. It comes down, combines with this copper section. Also lost a few miners here. This one, these two, and this one, and this one. Yeah. It's not quite up to task here anymore, is it? It's gonna just keep getting worse until we fix things. Get more things coming on. So yeah, process. 32. Alright. Yeah. The more we get from this, the more we're going to be able to get from this. How are these filling up? They're filling. We slowly repurpose more of these, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. If we want more iron and copper, it's more over here. More over here, more over here. Definitely enough to continue getting by here. I think we're really going to need to get this process continuing, making more and more in this. Because we need to get enough excess off of this to be able to make the power to use it. That's okay. Solar's helping at least. Well, everything continues to try here as best it can. And with faster research, we're going to use things even faster. Needing even more. Basically, we just need more of everything all the time. In perpetuity. Let's see which direction we want to go to. Try to keep things at least going here. Because we're kind of getting to the point where things are not even quite going here with the amount of stuff we're getting through the belts here. But anyways, next time, goodbye.